Hi, Sag. How are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage, as always. Here for your weekly reading post full moon. So we're just checking in on what's going on with the energy. This is a general reading. Things can go vice versa. You'll have to figure out, how it resonates with your own situation. Don't get stuck on gender. Think widely, as my guides always say. So, Sag, this is just really beautiful. Many of you have been going through a lot of changes. And I see continuing factors of self healing and a willingness to be in your strength. So this is the guide, the guidance that comes out from my guides. This is the theme that they want to speak about in this reading. So that's a strength card. And in Soul Tarot, it's the empowerer of will. It is about following the energy. You see the little bunny rabbit there? So it's about following the energy where it leads you in order to create victory, so to speak, in yourself, my guides are saying. It's generally about life, but I think today, because of the cards that have come out, it's about yourself. So as you stand there under the light of that, my guides are saying, pardon me, you've come to this beautiful new foundation. All right, Six of Pentacles. So in this deck, we're talking about coming to a foundation of knowledge. It's a fertile moment, especially when it comes to factors of love, my guides are saying. Look how beautiful that is. Standing with the ancient ones, collecting your wisdom and your knowledge, absorbing it in a really deep way. And you may have somebody, as the Six of Pentacles would indicate, that's giving you some assistance, some sacred assistance in these moments. So your own guides, those people around you that you connect with. And for your animal medicine card, we got beautiful blue heron. It's gorgeous. I'm going to read you a little bit, a snippet, my guides are saying, from the book. So this is about, following on that theme, this is about self-reflection. I love it. Heron medicine is the power of knowing the self by discovering its gifts and facing its challenges. It is the ability to accept all feelings and opinions without denying any emotion or thought. Heron flies over those who are unaware of who they are and where they belong in the world, gently dropping a blue feather to them, asking them to follow their intuition and begin the empowering journey of self-realization. Wow, gorgeous. So I love the way the cards are already sort of tracking towards a destination, my guides are saying. So for those of you, especially who've been through a lot of change, you are settling back into yourself. And of course, you need some assistance and some sacred guidance. So be with your intuition, be with your guides. What you have in terms from the journey of love is just gorgeous. Once again, beautiful Shakti, the fire of feminine energy. And again, look how it's connected there. Quite lovely. So, whether you're a man or a woman, you're connecting with your feminine energy, the fire and passion that comes out of the feminine realm, my guides are saying. And partly, as you're doing this, you are taking the sacred journey into the sweat lodge, right? To just really be with yourself in this deep, quiet kind of a place. Filling up with steam. My guides are talking about steam rooms, things like that. So my guides are saying you are reorganizing yourself and reorganizing your life in order to come into alignment with the sacred parts of you, because I think it's about having a knowing that you want to empower yourself in a deeper, more profound way, because the relationship, in part, we are here to talk about love, and we are going to talk about your partner, but your relationship to the self always comes first. It's always true. So if you've been through a lot of change in your life, you're coming into this beautiful restructuring, my guides keep saying, within your energy. And so around you, look at this. So my guides are saying this can be you, but it can, it's indicating a partner. Otter medicine, it's gorgeous. Given the place you're in, it's lovely. Somebody who's just lighthearted, fun, water element maybe, okay? Otters just devote themselves to the people that they love, and and they just want to have fun and they want to be together. My guys are talking about, have you ever seen the way otters hug each other and they just float in the water? So they're talking about, the way the beauty of the relationship just floats in the water, right? Indicating love energy. It's perfection. Pardon me. And so from the journey of love, it's causing this shifting, right? Their universe is shifting because you've popped up into their place and they're welcoming you, and it's causing a shifting for both of you. It's quite beautiful. Look at that. And my guides are talking about, see how artistic that is? You get to paint your own picture. You get to paint your own map together. There's, again, the water element is there. We see factors of light. So it's the way your energy's blending together. It's just, I think it's bringing a lot of joy. And you know what I love about this, Sag? Look, the sun card. It's bringing the sunshine back into your life. I'm really happy to be able to say that to you, Sag. So whoever this lovely person is, I think they have an understanding of the ways in which you need to perform your self-care, and they're just blending it. They're just sort of blending it into the relation. Like, it's fine with them because they want you to be present. That's all they really want from you, in a sense, is that sense of solidarity. They just want to sort of float along in the beautiful waters of the love that you're creating. That's quite lovely. Thank you, Spirit. So let's jump into your cards and see where you're going. My guides are saying, what's happening in your life? Look, Sag. Again, water element. That's the Two of Cups, and it's about a couple that they're just sweetly and gently bonded. The energy that came through this beautiful Pisces full moon may have ignited this for you. It might have been a place where you were able to really bond together in the sacred waters. The light of the moon, this Pisces moon, was so beautiful. If you haven't seen if you have not seen the video I did about the Pisces full moon and the shift in the planets and shifting timelines, which is really interesting that this is here. Look at that. It's really happening for many of you, right? General reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody, but those are the elements, the energies, the aspects that are available to you if you should decide to act upon them. So we see the tower in the background. That's Merlin and his sister. He's going through a transformation. She's just filled with passion and love and understanding for him, and they just sit together in this quiet, contemplative way. And in their togetherness, they allow the cycles of the moon, the fullness of the moon, to shine down its waters, right? So the light of the moon turning into the water element, flowing into this couple. It's very tender. It's really beautiful. And you have a lot of perspectives from which to look out from this tower of love. That's what it's for. Many places to enter, many places to exit, many windows to look out of. So I think you're just going really deep together. You're sharing your energy. And that's what the Two of Cups indicates. And it is for healing, isn't it? It's beautiful. Really beautiful. I truly hope the sun's going down here, as you can tell. I think in a few more minutes it'll be behind the trees. Let's see if I can block it with my shadow while we're going forward. So it's a lovely spread. Right out of the gate, my guides are saying it's just factors of beauty and peace. Look at the peace, right? Accepting my guys are talking about the sacred help, what's being offered to you from the sacred realm, to help you come into balance. Right? Lovely. Oh, look. And it brings you to this beautiful place, the King of Knowledge. You're learning something in your life. You've come through a lot, I think. And you're in this very stable place now. You've had your journey. The transformation is continuing, or this wouldn't be here like this. But you're feeling stable. You're feeling calm. You're feeling abundant. You see the beautiful fire in the background? That never goes out, Sag. Since we're talking about a fire sign, there's always bounty. There's always a pig on the spit. He's got his cup in his hand. We can see that there's more growth coming forward, and he's just feeling calm and happy. I love that for you. And it's completely connected to these two things. So it's quite lovely. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they pulled you up from a heartbreak. Okay? So this is Three of Swords. And combined in all these ways, whatever heartbreak you went through, it's not about this love connection at all. But whatever heartbreak that you went through, this person, you feel like they pulled you up out of being washed away, perhaps from the deep waters. And it's because you're in your strength place that you were even able to engage with someone. I think that's what it's about, because that's deep stuff, when you go through a heartbreak. So it's it's a story about two lovers who were locked in battle. And there came a moment when one of them fell into the river, the other one put their sword in the ground and realized, oh my God, I love that person. I can't let this be washed away. And isn't it beautiful that the feminine half is in the water? Again, sort of this discussion about the beautiful waters of love energy and how it can help you to feel pulled up. So when this woman fell into the river, he put his sword in the ground and said, wait a minute, I don't want that to happen. So some of you might be repairing a relationship in order to bring clarity, honesty into the relationship, because something has changed for you. Okay, my guides are telling me to shut up. It's really beautiful. It's very quiet. It feels very reverent, and just so much beauty. The light of the sun, the strength card, the way this beautiful otter is shifting their universe to include you, and it just brings them so much happiness. And I think it's the tender part of you, Sag. That mystical thing that Sag carries, the expansion, because you've got Jupiter. There's all this beauty going on in your life. All right, Spirit, what have we got for beauty? Yeah, look. Yes. My guides are saying, yeah, see? So my guides have been talking this week a lot about the eclipse season that started in July. And, all the things that set into motion. So that's the Ace of Pentacles. It's a prophecy about coming into abundance. It's inspiration, touching the stone of wisdom. Because of the knowledge that you've taken up, you've been activated in your life. So it's about spiritual activation and self-actualization. Quite lovely. You have a lot of beautiful energy to work with. This couple is bringing forward this beautiful feeling. My guides are talking about feelings, right? So the feelings of abundance. Moving toward, the planets are shifting. So if you don't know about the astrology, go look, okay? The planets are shifting now into another supermoon in Libra, bringing things to balance. It's quite lovely, quite reverent. And look at this. That's the first card on the heart soul chakra. It's about healing. And this woman is picking herbs and flowers from a gravestone. So that which has fallen away, that which has died away in your life, there's healing coming for you. And it's not just generalized healing, it's healing from within what was lost. Isn't that beautiful? You're just coming into a place of real peace, which I love to see for you. Thank you, Spirit. And look, oh my gosh, why do you see this? So it's a form of initiation for you. And it might be that within this relationship, you kind of screwed up your courage, as an initiate has to do, and you jumped blindfolded right into it. See the energy at the palm? That's the goddess of sacrifice. Oh, Sag. And you've made the sacrifices in your life, and you earned the amulet. Okay? You're a wisdom holder now. And all these ways, a sacred initiate, you've been accepted into this place, my guides are saying, as the king of knowledge in your life. Okay, so on a spiritual basis, this top line is your spiritual basis. That's what you've achieved. It's so beautiful and quiet. The crickets stopped cricketing, it's just lovely. And look, referencing back, my guides are talking now about the Virgo new moon that happened in the end of August. And again, that was all about healing. That's what the Virgo implication is. So it's about illusions falling away when the correct lover shows up. This woman is a sacred hag. Somebody wants her love, they have to stand before her and ask her for permission to access the love. See the water element there? There is a cost. You have to give me a kiss. You have to give me your love. You have to be willing and able. And she did. She sat in her place, my guides are saying. And there were 4 young men that approached her, asked for the water because they had run out of water. She said, of course, you can have some water. You have to give me a kiss. And as fairy tales go, there was only one young man that got down off the horse with respect and dignity and love and appreciation of who she was and what she had to offer and what her power was. Having power over love energy, that's a lot of power, right? So he did fill her request. And of course, in that moment, as fabulous fairy tales go, the illusion fell away and she was the most beautiful creature he ever beheld. They formed a courtship. They eventually got married. That young man rose to be the king, and that was his sacred sovereign. They ruled, they had reign over the land, over their lives is what we're talking about. But they had to kind of go through some changes. All right, 5 of Wands. Things had to change. Things had to be revealed in order to get past the obstacle. So it may be that somebody showed up in your life and maybe you were kind of sitting like that because you had come into your strength and you know your value after this happened, right? And we see all the indications of that. And finally, because you were standing in your strength, my guides just said, and in your elegance, you attracted somebody who had the right stuff, my guides are saying. And that's what happens, right? Energetically, we all know that. You got to be standing in your own life. You got to be. Okay, so they're talking about like you have to be willing and able to ask for that which you deserve in the realm of love. You have to know that you deserve it. And you don't just give it up to anybody, do you? Of course not. Sag, because you're too deep and too passionate. You know too much. So I love this process that you're going through. It's so lovely. Thank you. I'm thanking you for being in this space because of what's bringing out. Look, balance. Okay? Justice in love. The sacred balancer, that's the sacred goddess Elena. She is the guardian of seafarers. And my guides are saying, who swim in the ocean of love. She's able to stand in the universe, collect her balance. She has been through a lot. She's been split right open down the central meridian and resewn. And she dances with the energy of the universe in a total state of balance. Gosh, Sag, woo! My guides are saying, you are highly impressive. Give yourself credit. And try to lean into this, whatever it might be. Okay, my guides are saying, it's not going to be difficult. You may still have some hesitation, of course, but reach into your strength of your being because you know who you are. This beautiful Shakti energy, standing in the sweat lodge of your own life, coming into clarity, coming into the sacred realm. It is a fertile moment. And you bring forward that which is meant to be because you are mastering your own healing and your own energy and your own knowledge. And you have come to this moment of Shakti energy, initiation, dedicating yourself to yourself and to that which is sacred within you, my guides are saying. So let's take a look at your partner. Look. Ooh, beautiful. Might be an earth sign. Okay, my guides are talking about because of the way the card is depicted. All right. So this person taking up all the energy, all the love energy, also standing in the universe. See that? Wow. And what they're doing is they're taking in the energy in order to create seeds for the future. And just waiting for the wind to blow so that the seeds can go where they're meant to be planted in a very natural way. It's quite lovely. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So things are really changing, shifting universe in love. Because your partner stands in love too with this otter medicine. They get it. They have an understanding. And you are their sunshine. Beautiful Sag. Let me show you that because the sun's shining on it. Look, you are their sunshine. That's how they feel. They're just feeling like they're just standing in the beautiful glow of the sun. And that sun is your love. I like it. It's really lovely. And I love the way the interplay is between the sweat lodge and the sun. Right? Able to travel deep into the mystery place and stand in the full light of the sun together. And that's true balance in a relationship, isn't it? It's lovely. Okay, let's see what we've got. Look. Wow, Sag. this person is your destiny, and they feel like you are their destiny. That's the Star card. So between the two of you, there may be the ability to share dreams and intuition. We see it here as well because of the wholeness of the connection to the spiritual realm that you both carry. Quite beautiful. Look at this destiny. Ooh, Spirit, it's giving me a chill. Thank you, Spirit. Look, oh, Sag, I'm so happy for you. Ace of Cups. So in this deck, the aces are prophecies. So the prophecy is this is the beginning of happiness. When you're able to manifest all the things that the Ace of Cups has to offer, all that it portends, my guides are saying. Right there with the dreamer and this beautiful otter person. Oh my gosh, I want to meet this person. Look and look. So here's what I love about this. Yep, they're soft and they're beautiful and they're loving. They float along on the love energy. But my guides are saying, and they're your person because they are strong. They are really strong in their softness. And there's a lot of wisdom there, being strong in the soft places, it's about being vulnerable. So this is the Knight of Swords who stands there with the tip of the sword at destiny, touching destiny. And this person's desire is to bring clarity and to provide for the tribe, for the family. So we see the sun coming up, right? Again, standing in the light of your sun with a total desire to be ethical, to provide for you, to bring love into your life in a way that's clear and stable with no BS, okay? Knight of Swords, riding straight in. Let me clear the air for you, baby, because here's what I've got. Look at that. The Shaper of Growth, that's the Empress, right? This person is a master manifester. They manifested you, you manifested each other. So in this deck, it's the Sacred Mother who shepherds souls into their being and provides for them all the bounty that they need, right? So those are all the energies that this incredible person, gosh, I want to see a picture of that person, brings into your life. So a lot of beauty being shared, a lot of healing. They're helping you with your healing. It's really lovely. But they're just in a stable place of loving, very stable. And they're very clear about it. They're not holding it back. They're very clear about their love for you and their intention to provide for you and to bring ethics and all those fabulous things my guides are saying that you may have been missing with the person that many of you left behind. And I guess my guides are speaking to that group of beautiful Sagittarius people. Because we see the notion of heartbreak, we see the notion of moving on and healing, and what the heartbreak did for you. It brought you in touch with yourself. It activated you so that the healing could happen and you could rededicate yourself to your own life and just be the sacred goddess of illusion so that somebody had to work for it. And I'm proud of you, Sag, whether you're a man or a woman. It's the way it should be. Stand and deliver, my guides are saying. All right, that's what she's doing. Stand and deliver. Let me see you. I'll just look at you. Let's see what you got. And then when the right person comes along, she knows. She's no fool, my guides are saying. Okay, we got 3 runes here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Sag, wait till you see it. All right, that's the rune for harvest. It's about, you harvest the bounty, the seeds that you've planted. So let's put it right there. It's a period, a notation, a period of, the fertile cycle. When things come to fruition, sometimes it takes a season, right? You plant in the spring, you harvest in the fall. Sometimes it means a period of a year. And look at that. That is the rune for the sacred warrior, the spiritual warrior. I'm going to give that to him because he deserves it. Him or her, whoever that is. And the blank rune. This goes right here between the two of you. Really safe. This is a very sacred relationship. All right, so let's check the book, just so you have total clarity. Wow, lovely. Thank you, Sag, for being you, bringing forward all this beauty and balance into the world. So let's start with this, okay? Let's start with the blank rune. It's about the unknowable. I'm using the book of runes that was developed by Ralph Blum. There are just a few videos that Ralph did I encourage everyone go to the web and look. Was a beautiful man. He has crossed over now, but he was very wise. And there's a video about how he developed this set of runes. It's beautiful. He really went deep. Okay, so the blank rune is about the unknowable, the divine, Odin, the All-Father. So blank is the end and blank is the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as an exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which, time and again, rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. Thank you, Spirit. The appearance of this rune can portend a death. See that? I love it. But that death is usually symbolic, and it may relate to any part of your life as you are living it. Relinquish control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. See? I love this. It's a very poetic reading. Here, the unknowable informs you that it, capital I, is in motion in your life. In that blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty. Gosh, this is amazing. Ooh-wee. So this rune portends the totality of being, all that is meant to be actualized. Thank you, Spirit. Drawing the blank rune may bring to the surface your deepest fears. That's what this is about. The initiate has to face their fears. Really beautiful. So, the fears might be, will I fail? Will I be abandoned again? Will all of this be taken away? And yet our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within the blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? The blank rune often calls for no less than an act of courage through, hang on, wait for it. My guys are saying, wait for it. Oh, gosh. Look at that. So the blank rune calls for no less than an act of courage, an empty-handed leap into the void. I'm getting all choked up, Sag. So drawing it is a direct test of faith in your life. The unknowable rune represents the path of karma, the sum total of all your actions and all their consequences, the lessons that are yours for your lifetime. And yet this rune teaches that the very debts of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. What beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Sorry, it drifts when I'm reading. Gorgeous. Sag, wow. I love this. I'm in love with this reading. I'm in love with the way you guys are having love. Okay? Just want to hold this up for you. That's the deep, unknowable place. The deep place of mystery, the waters of love. The way you heal each other, the way you sit together in such an accepting way. It's immensely beautiful. Wow. So you know what? If you do have a new love in your life, when the next full moon comes, make a date and do exactly this. Okay? Just for the fun of it and the beauty of it, my guides are saying, because it's very tender. Love it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the rune of harvest, also a promise of things blossoming, the seeds that you planted, able to be harvested. It's quite lovely. All right, what page did I say it was on? 117. Thank you. I'm just thanking Ralph. So this is the rune Jera. It is about a fertile season. It often indicates a time of 1 year. So I think if this is a new love bond, it's just going to be deepening. Take your time. Be in the slow process, my guides are saying. Let yourself float on it. All these things are just going to unfold. Okay? A rune of beneficial outcomes, Jera, applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the keywords 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping or the harvest. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. This is what's going on with your lover. This is what they're doing. I think they know, right? Which is why they're being so tender and patient and just flowing into the universe with their intention about this love, because they are very ethical, whoever this person is, and they are going to protect you. Well, my guys are saying like you've never known protection before because of their dedication, their outer medicine, because they totally know what you're going through. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now then there's the rune of the sacred warrior, whose journey is always about developing the self. So as that person is developing themselves, they're right in sync with you. Quite lovely. And it is your presence in each other's lives that's causing this, because they finally found a place to employ their love. And in this way, it's beautiful, right? In all these ways. So the warrior, this rune of the spiritual warrior always indicates the battle of the spiritual warrior, which is with the self. It is about funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes, remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. Wow, Saggy. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Here you are asked to look within and delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature. That's what this person is doing. So you're each on a journey of growth, being stimulated by the other. And I think and my guys are saying, an excruciating, understanding of the beauty that's unfolding between the two of you. Really loving. Okay, my guys just said really love you. They really love you. So they're employed in the business of molding their character. Associated with this rune is the sun, the masculine principle, the active energy, the radiant energy, matching you. This is where they match you. So they might have fire in their chart. I'd be curious to know. Okay, my guys are saying, look at your charts and see where things lie in which house, and it's going to help you come into this harmony. You'll be able to understand each other. So for this person, the urge for conquest is powerful. And for the warrior, especially, it is concerned with self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness and single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. When this rune comes in response to a relationship question, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. This bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. It's a rune of courage and dedication. In ancient times, it was the glyph that warriors painted on their shields before battle. And now the same symbol strengthens your lover's resolve to align the self with the self. They just want to be the best partner they can be for you, Sag. So thanks so much for being here. I love this notion that you're just floating along in the sea of love. You know, feeling like somebody came just in the nick of time because of this battle that was going on in your life, maybe a heartbreak, maybe a partner that you just left behind, and maybe the partner that you have. Maybe a quantum shift came, and suddenly, because of the eclipse, the moon cycles, all that stuff, all the retrogrades, that's where we're at. And we sailed through this beautiful Pisces full moon, just into the journey of love, deep in. So if it's a resurrection of a relationship, so much more the beautiful, my guides are saying. So Sag, do me a favor, give me some love, click the like button, helps my channel, and tune in next week, my guides are saying, to see the continuation of the story. Enjoy this person, just float. My guides just keep saying, just float. Let yourself float on the love energy. It's an experience that you need, they're saying. And it's going to help you blossom. You're going to help each other blossom. You're probably already doing it. All right. So I can't remember if I said it. Links about for my website are below. And I will look forward to seeing you soon. I'm going to be traveling. So if you're in Western New York or in the Southwest, in the area of New Mexico, I'm going to be there for a while, I think. Let me know. And maybe we can meet up somewhere in a little cafe and do a reading in person, which I love doing. Thank you, Sag. See you soon.